Even though my story is one of many, many, being able to talk with other queer and to us LGBTQIA plus identifying people in a community setting through art, etc., is really a special privilege, because often our spaces are, bar spaces or community spaces which don't always include or welcome everyone in our community.
What I find compelling about sharing my queer story is to be able to connect, to relate to people, and also feel like they're relating to me, to feel seen, understood, but mostly to feel like I'm creating community and where the stories are shared and we can grow from them, learn from them, and see beautiful faces.
Spent over 50 years in the mechanical trades, and so art is not, I'm not an artist, and just the whole idea of being part of something different, doing something new. It's part of actually, I'm doing a lot of things new, transitioning. I only decided to transition less than 2 years ago.
What I find compelling about the opportunity to share my queer story is that if not me, then who? If not now, then when? Yeah. If I don't, who will? And do I trust who will tell my story in my place?
Rarely do we have the opportunity to connect with a generation that is not ours, and to be able to create an environment where it is possible and it's made with an approach with such love and respect. People that are not in our generation have stories to share in their own reality, in their own time, and I think sometimes the pain that they go through is still similar to the pains we go through, and hearing it there's a comfort from it.
I don't have many examples of queer people older than me to look up to, so the few that I find, I want to hold on to. It's one thing to write down our histories. It's another to actually get to talk to the person who experienced history.
The sharing of elders with me has helped me. I want to give that help to the next generation. And I enjoy sharing the happy side of being gay, because sometimes in my life, in the beginning, I really heard a lot of sad stories and not the success stories of love and of peace that goes on and that exists, that people don't hear enough of.
The queer community is not a static thing. It grows, it changes, and I think to honor the history, but also to look at the younger generation and prepare them for the fights that are ahead, because it's still difficult, and we're backtracking. And I think to remember that history and realize we fought to be where we are, and we need to keep fighting to keep those rights and our right to be who we are.
As an Anishinaabe person, historically we have shared stories through art, through dancing, through singing, and to have this opportunity it's just beautiful, and it feels like for me I'm meshing both of my worlds, my queer identity and my Anishinaabe identity, my two-spirit identity.
Being able to imagine or image a story and present it in a way which gives multiple ways of interpreting it to each other is really important to me, and I think it kind of mosaics all of our stories together in a way which is really rich.
Art is the language of the heart. It's where you're purest. You show your emotions, you show all the messiness of being human, the wonder of being human, and that's shared, and you share it in a form where people don't need to speak the same language as you. They look at it and they react through the heart.
We have an incredible team behind this project, and we'd like to take a moment to say thank you. Our teaching artist team, Diane LaBelle, Jackie Lowe, Andrea Palmer, Felicia Green, and Melissa Anlito. Our support team, Julian, and our volunteers, Angela, Sabrina, Anne, Grace, and Eric. Our incredible administration team, Arlen Bonner, Jackie Lalonde, and Chris Chabon. Our videographer, Chris Lau, and his assistant, Richard. What an honor it was to have you all with us today, and especially to all our participants. We also would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to our anonymous donor who made this project possible, and who specifically wanted to fund 2 LGBTQI initiatives.